Welcome our live stream viewers, about to get underway here for Superstar Saturday Showdown on the Oval. A handful showing up tonight with the big race going on over in DeLand. Sun is shining. We're undercover. Trying to stay cool here, and we're going to have a good time either way. So they got about 40 seconds in. Warm-ups here. Uh-oh. Nice to have 5 hours of practice beforehand. You guys should be like dialed. I know in the couple runs I got a lot of work on my car. All right, drivers, let's slow it down and get in order. This is random sorting out here. So Mr. Tim Emery is going to lead us off, followed by Brad Feeney, Anthony Smothers, Phil Edwards, Benjamin Rosa. All right, gentlemen, you know the deal. When I say go somewhere, you need to be there because we got marshals running across the track for you. Here we go. Oh, caution out of 2. Stay low off of 2. And it is going to be clear. Go low in the front. Low in the front. Inside, inside, inside. Caution on front straight. Caution on front straight. We got a phone out there. Go high in the front. High in the front. To the wall. To the wall. Stay out to the wall, guys. Stay out to the wall. And we're clear. All right, 45 seconds into this one. Benjamin Rosa to the lead here. 35 lap pace, 402 in that all yellow. Stay low off of 2, low off of 2. Yeah, Bobby's out there doing his best Michael Jackson impression, jumping around, hee and all that. It's Phil Edwards back 6/10 in second. Anthony Smothers in third at the line. Tim Emery behind him by 7/10. Brad Feeney back 1.5. Go inside on the front. Stay inside, inside, inside. And we're clear. You guys got to like bring the blood pressure down just a little bit. Back it off about 5%. You guys are going to pick up like 3/10 easily. It's Phil, Benjamin, Tim, Brad, Anthony. Just about halfway, drivers. They low off of 2. Guys, you want to let off a smidge earlier entering the corners. Looks like with the oval, we got about an extra 2 feet at the far end of pipe, so the track's a little longer at that end right now. And Anthony Smothers dropping a 6.47, the fast lap now, and Feeney just drops a 6.46. That's the new fast lap. Emery has a 6.5, Benjamin 6.5, Phil with a 6.5. Everybody's right there. We have Sportsman up next. We got a battle between our big cars for Chris and Bobby, and then Chloe and Richie are going to battle it out. Smothers a 6.37, new fast lap. He's rocking that B5 out there with that new body mount. And go high in the front straight, high in the front straight. Stay high, stay high, stay high. And it's clear. Stay low off of 2. Oh, poor Tim, just turning back in front of traffic there. "30 seconds to go. Jonathan Warden tuning in, cheering on Mr. Brad for this one. Brad doing the over and under on Benjamin, and Benjamin gets him back and throws an elbow at him there. Oh, Brad getting the elbows out. Race it out, drivers, race it out. Henig with a new fast lap, 644 for himself. Looking for a couple more here. And shut it down. Phil Edwards going to set the early TQ 35.403. Benjamin 405. Difference of 1.4 there. Henig back with 34 laps. Smothers with 33. And Emery with 32. Fast lap taken by Mr. Anthony Smothers, 637. Woo, shake and bake. If you're out there on live stream land, jump in the chat. Let us know who you are, what you're doing, where you're tuning in from. If you're watching anybody specific. So happy to have some internet back. Weather guys claims it's 86 out right now with 61% humidity. Mr. Richie's checked in. Chloe's checked in. Chris is checked in. Just looking for Mr. Bobby. Bobby coming back after a little hiatus, doing a little drag racing down at Garlett's. All right, gentlemen, bring him up to speed. You got one, and ladies. Once again, gentlemen and ladies, the green and yellow is on. Hot laps. A little mixed class here. Oh, Chris just throwing the hip check on Richie already. Trying to establish dominance. Sometimes you just got to get in somebody else's head there. Chris rocking the Traxxas Mud Boss, modified, whatever you want to call it. Bobby running a little short course late model. Chloe's running a Traxxas. Is that 2 or 4 wheel? 2 wheel. And Mr. Richie rocking the late model body this week on his buggy. Brad, if you need a mallet, there was one somewhere. Somebody ran off with it. I have a feeling I know who that was. He's on the driver's stand right now. All right, our drivers are ready to rock and roll. Mr. Joel Kelly tuning in, says he's working on the race car stuff today for the Kelly brothers. All right, drivers, the order is Chris, Chloe, Richie, and Bobby. Let's roll it off. Once again, all 4 are racing together, but we will score 2 and 2 separately. Either way, everybody's going home with a ribbon tonight. All right, 4 minutes on that clock. Go, go, go. All right, guys, you're on the clock when you cross that line. Oh, we got mayhem in turn 4. Oh, Chris letting Bobby by. Oh, caution in 2, caution in 2. Faster drivers are going to have to find their way around some of our less experienced drivers here. All part of their training. You heard her there. 1 down, 3 to go. Oh, I think Richie might have thrown a little hip check in there. Maybe it was Chloe. Didn't catch it. Bobby probably deserved it. I will say Bobby's getting that straight line stuff down pretty well. It's translating on the oval here a little bit. It's probably the straightest his car is driven here. Oh, he forgot to look forward for that one. Go high into one, high into one. Caution in 2. Right now it's Chris showing the way by 7/10 over Bobby. Chloe leading Richie by 1.6 at the line. Oh no, no. What is it? What broke? Mike's gonna be walking over to one of those guys saying, "You broke me." Mr. Schilling tuning in says Chris has it easy today without him here. Bobby and Chris separate by 2.3. Chloe on a 22 lap pace. Now back to a 23, so Chloe and Richie on a really close pace there together. Yell at our other guys here to look ahead a little more. Go high into one, high into one. All right, run down some fast laps here. Aya Frady with a 6.68, Chris 7.0, Chloe with an 8.9, and Richie with a 7.9. I know Richie's got some more in the tank there. He was down to like 7.2s earlier. Practice. I think he was being too cautious out there. New fast lap for Chris Thompson, 7.01 with just over 5 seconds to go. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Chris, you are done. Bobby is done. Here comes Chloe. And shut it down. Bobby with 33, Chris with 32. And Chloe setting time for our novice drivers. 22 laps. Mr. Richie was on a 23 there until he got roughed up by the other guys who know better. Sometimes you have to just be wall-eyed out there. One eye in your car, one eye ahead of you. All right, I think we're going to take about at least a 30-minute break here so they can get all those batteries charged. We'll see. Right now, we'll call it a 30-minute break. We'll get started at 7 o'clock with round 2. All right, boys and girls, time for round 2. Get him down and checked in and park it. Mr. Mark Gagnol tuning in on the live stream. Hope you're feeling better, Mr. Mark. I need Mr. Bobby down at the far end. Else is about ready to go here. Knew Bobby was out there. Frady, there he goes. Making sure he was still here. I mean, everybody else is going to get that Mexican or gas station Mexican food. I usually get worried about that kind of stuff. I'm not from up north in the big city where that kind of thing's normal. All right, drivers, let's bring them up speed. You got 1:45 on the clock. Oh, the wall's undefeated. Him testing it out there. Pretty good. All right, drivers. Well, let's slow him down and get him in order. Your current TQ going to lead us off here with 35 laps, 4:03. Mr. Phil Edwards, followed by Benjamin Rosa, Brad Feeney, Anthony Smothers, and Tim Emery. All right, boys, if you didn't look at the timesheets there, pretty much everybody was running a 6.5 for the most part. So it's going to come down to mistakes or lack thereof. One more time here. Here we go. Oh, Benjamin throwing it down the inside. Ooh, Phil's getting a little love. Oh, he's going to wait for him. No, he's not. Wow. Caution 4, stay low through 4, low through 4. And that was your leader. He's upside down. It's now Anthony Smothers. Rocking the orange and blue out there. Down the back straightaway he comes through 3 and 4 now. On a new TQ pace, a 36-lap run here. Going to put a lap on the old time. Phil Edwards back 1.9. Emery back a less than a tenth. Now Emery up to second. Edwards back 4/10 in third. Benjamin back 1.6 in fourth. And Feeney just under 3/10 in fifth. Oh, Feeney upside down again. $130 down, $230 to go. Right now, Anthony and Emery, the only ones improving their time at the moment. Anthony by 3 seconds over Phil. Still rocking that green tipped. We're going to call it copper. We're not sure what colors those are, but it's copper. Benjamin in the yellow in third. Emery in the white and blue in fourth. And Feeney in the blue 77 in fifth. Edwards' new personal fast lap, 6.69. Benjamin has a 6.30. Go low in the front, low in the front. Inside, inside, inside. And we're clear. Now top 3 ahead of the current TQ. Oh, Benjamin making a pass on Anthony there on the track. Still Anthony out front by 0.8 at the line. These boys all separated by 1.2 at the line here. These 3 coming across the line now. Caution in 2. Benjamin's waiting for him. Yes, sir. Mr. Anthony out front with that new body he got mounted up like an hour ago or so. Brad up to second now. Benjamin back 0.6. Phil at 4.2 at the line. Emery back 1.1 in 5th with 15 seconds to go, drivers. 15 seconds. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Keep going, keep going. And looking for Anthony to finish out here. Boom! Anthony Smothers taking that one. New TQ, 36.406. Feeney with 35. Going to bump up to second. Benjamin with 35. Going to lose 2 spots and qualify 4th. Emery in 4th after that one. Going to improve his time but stay 5th. And Phil dropping down 2 spots to 3rd overall with a 34-lap run there. What a battle, boys. Almost out there, no mercy, sweep the leg. Cobra Kai or whatever. All right, we got a sportsman class. We got a mix here. Just tuning in, we got a couple novice drivers out there, and Chloe and Richie. Then we got Bobby and Chris battling out here for the big cars. Hopefully this time our good guys aren't running in the back of our newer drivers as much. Looks like Benjamin and Anthony out there. All right, drivers will get another one out here in a minute or two. In the meantime, let's bring them up speed. You got 140 on the clock to turn and burn. Remember, look ahead so you're not running into somebody. Mr. John Grant tuning in from Sarasota again. Says he might be coming up here when it cools off a little bit. Alright, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. The order is going to be Bobby, Chris, Chloe, and Richie. Let's roll them off. A little faster, Bobby. Check transponders this time. Things are looking good, drivers. Here we go. And Richie getting it out of the way already. Thank you, sir. Getting a little excited. Almost does it again. He might be on double secret probation here. Oh, we can't catch a break here. We're almost even. Go, go, go. All part of the training. How to deal with traffic. There are times at bigger events I specifically go out with as many people on the track so I can work on training my peripheral vision. Yes, it's a thing. Caution out of the back. Stay low, stay low, stay low. And, oh, watch out. Chloe forgot to turn straight. At the line, it is Bobby showing the way over Chris. Caution on the inside of 1 and 2. Marshall doing a great job there. Richie now in the lead for our novice group. Chloe's going to have to hammer out a couple of heater laps here. Get back in this one. She's back a lap or two. Chloe just dropping a 9.6. New fast lap for her in this race. Richie has a 7.5 out there. Now he's got a battery with a charge in it. Chris with a 6.9 and Bobby with a 6.4. Oh, watch the replay. Good eye, good eye, good job. Slowly testing out our softballs here. Get that power out of Bobby's short course late model. He might have made an adjustment, or Chris has been tangled up a little bit because Bobby's got Chris by 2 laps at the moment. You heard it there. 50 seconds to go. Bobby rocking a new TQ pace here. 35 laps. That's 2 laps on the old time. Oh, watch out. Stay high in the front. High on the front. Watch out. Wow. Woo. I'm going to hit the replay on that one. Watch turn 1. Caught in time or not. Everybody thinks RC is easy, especially when there's no walls out in their yard. They get here and it's a different story. 5 seconds to go. That is time. Race out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Chris is done. Bobby's done. Chris with a new fast lap there. Keep going, Richie. Chloe's done. Richie's the only one out there. Bobby and Chris get out of the way. Richie's got to finish out here. And shut it down. Bobby Iafrady setting the new TQ. 34.401. Had a fast lap of a 6:49. Chris finishes out with a 6:92 on a 32 lap run there. Richie going to take that one for novice group, 28 laps. That's a new TQ for them. And Chloe struggling a little bit with 21 laps there. Going to revert back to her first round time to get her locked into that main. All right, boys and girls, it is 15 after. If you're watching the live stream, we got a little thing we're going to try out here. All right, we've got one of these NASCAR, Losi NASCARs. I'm about to go try it out here on the oval as soon as I set up the mains. We'll leave the live stream up. We'll keep it off the intermission view. We'll keep it up here with us. All right, mains will be 7:45, so you got about 20 minutes right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. All right, drivers, let's get our marshals out there. Our drivers checked in. Hey, don't make me start putting remote controls on all these cars for you. Like the go-karts at the track there, they got the electric go-karts and they got the remote kill switch. Get two elbows out, boom. Car shuts off. I once again need my marshals to start heading on out there. Our sportsman drivers. Now Mr. Chris out there, Mr. Richie's already out there. Comes Mike. I'm afraid he's on his way out. He's going to try to do a camera shot here. And Chloe / George. All right, looking for a check-in from Tim and Anthony. I need my marshals out there. Chloe and George, one of you two out there. Mr. Bobby's rocking his way out there. These drivers want to turn and burn. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 80 seconds on the clock to turn and burn. Looks like some guys got a little too much juice on the front tires. Did a couple patches out there, but definitely not causing what you guys are doing. Not yet, anyways. Wheelie time. Woo! Emery out by the wall there. Getting kicked up like a bucking bronco. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down and... What? You're fine right there. All right, drivers. Your top qualifier, Anthony Smothers, 36.406, going to lead us off. Lining up seconds, going to be Brad Feeney. Third, Phil Edwards. Fourth, Benjamin Rosa. And fifth, Tim Emery. Drivers, 4 minutes on the clock. Marshals, let's look alive here. Here we go. I don't know if Brad got into him or not. Couldn't see it. I have a feeling he might have. We'll see what they can do. Mr. Anthony does have the fast laps around here. We'll make him work for it a little bit. Oh, Phil bouncing off the pipe, going wide. Benjamin getting past it now, up to that second spot. Brad showing the way by 9/10 over Benjamin. Phil back half a second in third. Caution on the back straight. No, maybe. Hearing a lot of Lexan out there. Not sure what's going on. At the line, it's Brad, Phil, Anthony, Benjamin, Tim. And Phil was in the lead. Brad taking it back. Oh, he throws a hip check on him and pays the price. Going to drop him down to fourth now. Whole field separated by 2.7 seconds. That's half a lap, drivers. Oh, Brad catching a edge there or something. Maybe forgot to glue the sidewall of his front tire. Caution in four, caution in four. Stay high and we're clear. Caution in four, stay low. Oh, one more in turn four, one more in four. We're not even halfway yet, guys. It's Anthony, Phil, Benjamin, Tim, and Brad at the line here. They're going to have an extra minute or two before the next race. Don't forget we still have podium pictures after all this. Oh, Anthony up on two wheels. Watch the replay. On a 36 lap pace for Anthony and Phil. Benjamin on a 35. Emery on a 34. Feeney on a 33 at the moment with 1:25 to go. Pick up our leader coming down the back straightaway now through 3 and 4. Orange and blue. Phil back 1.6 at the line in the green with the copper on it. Benjamin in the all yellow back 1.3 in third. Emery back 6.8. And Feeney behind him by 1.6. You heard it there, uno momento for our Latino friends. Oh, Brad rolling it over. Barcoat tuning in, cheering on Mr. Anthony here with 30 seconds to go. Gordon says he's glad nobody was betting against him because he might be losing his dollar here. Oh, Benjamin putting a sweet pass on Phil there for second spot now with 3 seconds to go. This is going to be it. That is time. Race it to the line. And shut it down. Anthony Smothers taking that one. 36.402. Rosa back 7/10 with 36 laps. Edwards back 7/10. Top three separated by 1.4 seconds. Emery with 34 laps going to take fourth there. And Feeney pulling it off after 27. That was pretty tight there. It came down to mistakes. Not making them. All right, we're going to tack on an extra minute or two here. I know Miss Chloe's getting a rent-a-ride out here, so she's going to need a give a little extra minute or so on track time. I think Mr. Anthony wanted that chicken dinner tonight. Bam. Brandy online here going to cheer on Chloe for this one. Chloe getting a rent-a-ride here. They unfortunately busted up one too many pieces there. And Mr. Rosa has an extra car or two for some other classes, and they are more than very gracious lending her that one, so they're getting the battery in for that. Try to give her a little extra track time here to get used to it. All right, do need my marshals to start heading on out here, please. We can give these drivers some track time. I'm looking for Anthony, Benjamin, Bill, Tim, and Brad. Most of my drivers are up there. Looking for Bobby to get checked in. Thank you, sir. All right, need my marshals out there, gentlemen. Come on down. Still got photos to take after this. Got 2 out of my 5. At least 2 more out there so we can get these. At least 1 more out there so we can get these started. All right, here comes Chloe's car. She's going to get up there and get checked in and get a couple of hot laps. As soon as we get my marshals out there. All right, marshals, come on out. Our drivers are ready to rock and roll. Let's get Chloe checked in real quick. All right, and we need the marshal down at the far end. Mr. Anthony, go down there, and I'll turn these guys loose. All right, bring them up to speed, drivers. The rest of our marshals out here in just a moment. Chloe, getting the elbows out already. Like, I got another car now, sucker. And it looks like Bobby's going to come down making a little adjustment here. All right, who are we missing out there? Who's supposed to be out here? Oh, there's the slacker. He's like, I'm trying to shine my car up for the podium. He's on health watch right now. Looks like Phil's going to take the center for us. Oh, I think Bobby is putting a little extra juice on the tires. We'll see what happens here. All right, drivers. This is our sportsman / novice A main. Mr. Bobby and Mr. Chris going to battle it out here for their victory. And Mr. Richie and Miss Chloe going to battle out for novice. It's your top qualifier, 34,401 for Bobby. I'm afraid he's going to lead them all off there. Chris Thompson going to line up second. Richie's going to line up third. He's got TQ for novice drivers at 28 laps, 409. And Chloe Bronick can round out the field in a rent-a-ride for this run. Let's see what happens here. They are now racing mano-a-mano. Here we go. Not easy to come out here with a rental car, racing cold turkey. See what happens here. Already down to a 7-8 for Chloe. Richie has a 7-9. Chris 7-1. Bobby 6-9. Richie going deep into 3 here. Chloe back 7/10 at the line. Bobby trying to find a way past him cleanly. He waits. Job. Oh, he's slicing the dice. Chloe making the pass on Richie. She goes too deep. Richie get back underneath her, and they tangle, and they're stuck. Woo, Bobby having to check up here. Good job. Mr. Anthony hanging out. Looks like he might have got a little injury. And Chris trying to make a clean pass here. Almost had it. Gets it done now. He's going to stretch it out a little bit. He's back 1.4 at the line. Bobby dropping a 6-7 there. Chloe and Richie nose to tail here, side by side. Chloe going to stretch it out just a little bit. Richie's got a little more experience with these cars. We know he can do a 7-2. Chloe out here to not be denied the victory novice tonight. Oh, they get tangled up with Bobby. And Richie's going to take over that first spot for a novice class. 3rd overall here by a little bit. Still not quite halfway yet. Plenty of time here for Chloe to wheel that thing back to the front. Bobby and Chris separated by 1.5 seconds. Richie back 2 laps in 3rd overall for overall score here. Oh, Richie hugging the corner too tight. Bobby another new fast lap, 6.72. Chloe has a 7.4. Richie's got a 7.6. Chris with a 6.91. And the battle for a novice is tightening up here, down to 9/10 with 1:20 to go. Bobby holding on that lead by 2.2. He's just got to keep it clean right now. Chris making up 3/10 there on that lap. And now we're back nose to tail for novice racers. I think Chris just wants to watch this race. Oh, Chloe on the inside there. They were rubbing elbows. Now Chloe taking over at the line, going deep into 1. Richie following her in there. Woo, watch out. Richie off the pipe here. 35 seconds to go, drivers. Chris trying to find a way past Chloe here so he can run back down. Oh, Chloe going too deep into 1, catching the wall. Richie bouncing off the wall here. That's going to help Chris catch up to Bobby. 15 seconds to go. Oh, Richie throws it in the infield. That might do it. See if Chloe can keep it clean here. She can take the victory for novice. That is time. When you cross the line, you are done. Chloe's done. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Bobby Iafrady taking overall 35.403 over Chris Thompson with 34. Chloe taking that one for novice 29 and 4 flat. Missed it by .062 to Richie's 29.403. Woo, shake and bake. All right, boys and girls, give me about 2 minutes. I'll be out there for the awards. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in. Light night tonight with the all the racing going on out there. Trophy action over at the Volusia, so do appreciate everybody else stopping by to race. Hopefully having a good time and maybe learning a little something extra. And we will see you all tomorrow for practice on the off-road inside, and maybe I'll be out here working on the oval tomorrow. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll catch you all back on Wednesday, and the live stream will be on Thursday for Thursday Night Thunder starting at 7 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.